You ever feel like you just don't fit in, like you're in a room full of people yet you feel completely alone? Like you're swimming upstream while everyone else just goes with the flow? You're not alone, man. It's a feeling many of us have experienced at some point in our lives. There's this whole other category of dude out there, the Sigma male. These are the men who don't fit into the traditional molds of society. We're talking about the lone wolves, the independent thinkers, the guys who forge their own path. They are the ones who find solace in solitude and strength in their individuality. Now, don't get it twisted. This isn't about some macho alpha male dominance game. It's about authenticity. It's about being true to who you are, regardless of what others think. But let me tell you, that path, it comes with its own set of challenges, its own unique set of struggles that often get overlooked. It's not an easy road, but it's a rewarding one. In this video, we're diving deep into the often misunderstood world of the Sigma male. We're going to explore what it truly means to be a Sigma and how to navigate the complexities that come with it. We're going to unpack the struggles, the misconceptions, the pressures that come with marching to the beat of your own drum. So buckle up, because things are about to get real. Number 1, they are judged based on assumptions. One of the toughest things about being a Sigma is dealing with the constant judgments and labels people slap on you. It's like you're always under a microscope, with people trying to figure you out based on their limited understanding. People see a guy who's comfortable in his own skin, who doesn't need the validation of a crowd, and they automatically jump to conclusions. They see your confidence and mistake it for arrogance. Oh, he's arrogant, they say. He thinks he's better than everyone else. But they don't see the whole picture. They don't see the journey it took to get to that place of self-assurance. But that's just it, man. It's not about being better than anyone. It's about being comfortable with who you are, even if it goes against the grain. It's about embracing your true self, flaws and all, and that can be a hard pill for some people to swallow. They can't fathom how someone can be so at peace without seeking external validation. They see your independence, your self-reliance, and they mistake it for aloofness or disinterest. They don't understand that your solitude is a choice, not a consequence. They don't understand that you're not trying to push people away. You're just comfortable in your own space. It's a space where you can think, create, and just be yourself without any pretenses. It's like they're threatened by someone who doesn't need their approval, you know? They see your self-sufficiency, and it makes them question their own need for constant affirmation. They try to fit you into their little boxes. He must be an introvert, or he's just shy. But these labels are just their way of trying to make sense of something they don't understand. But it's deeper than that. Sigmas, we're wired differently. We don't fit neatly into the categories society has created. We value authenticity above all else. We crave real, genuine interactions and can't stand superficiality. We'd rather have a few deep, meaningful connections than 100 superficial ones. It's about quality over quantity, depth over breadth, and that can be a hard thing for people to wrap their heads around. They struggle to understand how someone can be content with so little social interaction. But for us, it's about the richness of those few connections. Number 2, it's hard to trust when everyone talks fake. Look, it's hard to find genuine connection in a world obsessed with appearances. Everywhere you look, people are more concerned with how they are perceived than who they really are. Everyone's putting on a show, trying to project this perfect image of themselves. It's exhausting, man. The constant need to curate every moment, every interaction, it takes a toll. And for a Sigma, it's even harder to stomach. We crave authenticity, realness, and depth in our connections. We see through the bullshit. We can sense when someone is not being genuine, and it makes us wary. We can spot a fake a mile away. It's almost like a sixth sense, this ability to detect insincerity, and it makes it hard to let people in, to let down your guard and really connect with someone when you're constantly questioning their motives. You start to build walls to protect yourself from the potential hurt. It's like you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, you know? The fear of being let down or betrayed looms large. You want to believe that there are still genuine people out there, people who are comfortable in their own skin and don't feel the need to put on a front. Those rare moments of true connection are what we live for, but it's a constant battle, man. The struggle to find those real connections amidst a sea of facades can be overwhelming. You find yourself questioning everything, wondering if people are being real or just playing a role. The doubt creeps in, making it hard to trust, and that can be incredibly isolating. The loneliness of not being able to fully trust anyone can weigh heavily on you. You start to withdraw, to pull back from the world because it's just easier than constantly trying to decipher people's true intentions. It's a defense mechanism, but it also means missing out on potential connections. Number 3, they are unintentionally intimidating. Here's the thing about being comfortable in your own skin. It can be intimidating to others. You walk into a room, head held high, not trying to prove anything to anyone, and people take notice. But sometimes that quiet confidence, it gets misinterpreted. People might mistake your self-assuredness for arrogance. They see your self-reliance and think you look down on them. But that's not it at all, man. You're not trying to make anyone feel small. You're just comfortable with who you are. It's like they're projecting their own insecurities onto you. They see your strength, your independence, and they feel threatened by it. And that can make it hard to form genuine connections. Number 4, they are constant overthinkers and perfectionists. Being a Sigma, it means you're always thinking, always analyzing. You're constantly dissecting situations, trying to understand the why behind everything. And while that can be a strength, it can also be a curse. You overthink everything. You replay conversations in your head, wondering if you said the right thing, if you came across the wrong way. You second-guess your decisions, even when they're based on sound logic and reasoning. And it's exhausting, man. It's like your brain never shuts off. You're constantly searching for answers, for meaning, for perfection. And that pursuit of perfection, it can be a slippery slope. Number 5, it's hard to find like-minded individuals. One of the toughest things about being a Sigma is finding people who truly get you. You're not looking for yes men or followers, you're looking for equals. People who challenge you, who make you think, who see the world through a similar lens. But those connections, they're rare. You find yourself surrounded by people who just don't get it. They don't understand your need for independence, your thirst for knowledge, your desire to live a life less ordinary. And it can be a lonely feeling, man, like you're the only one who sees the world this way. Number 6. Stubbornly facing problems alone. Sigmas are wired to be independent. We're problem solvers, self-reliant, and resourceful. But that independence, it can also be a double-edged sword. We're so used to handling things on our own that we often push away help, even when we need it most. We bottle things up, internalize our struggles, and try to power through it all alone. And that can take a toll, man. It can lead to burnout, to resentment, to feeling isolated and alone. It's important to remember that it's okay to ask for help, to lean on others when you need it. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders alone. So there you have it, man. The often unspoken struggles of being a Sigma male. It's not about fitting into some predefined box. It's about embracing your individuality, your independence, your unique perspective on the world. It's about staying true to yourself, even when it's hard, even when you feel like you're the only one who gets it. And trust me, there are others out there who understand. If you're watching this and you're nodding your head, know that you're not alone. Drop a comment below and share your experiences. Let's start a conversation, man. And hey, if you found this video insightful, hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. Trust me, you don't want to miss the topics we'll cover in upcoming videos.